Jessica admits to getting into fights because she has a bad attitude.
I didn't like being asked where I was going, what I was doing, what was wrong with me. I was so closed off and defensive. I had a chip on my shoulder. I had a lot of anger problems. I got into fights a lot because I had a bad attitude. And
at least one occasion, Jessica admits to responding to kids laughing at her by physically assaulting another classmate.
I was 12 and I was in like this English class, I want to say, and these kids were making fun of me, making fun of my clothes or some shit, maybe my teeth. I crossbite teeth, so that's always been a high, rate of bullying for me. And I was pissed. I was done. Like, I was so tired of kids making fun of me. I took a textbook and I threw it at this bitch's head. I got kicked out of class for that because you can't throw textbooks at children.
Wow, Jessica was at least 30 years old in this interview. You'd think someone who claims to have grown and evolved would reflect on a situation like this 15 years later with regret and remorse. However, Jessica not only laughs as she recalls throwing a book at a 12-year-old's head for laughing at her clothes or teeth, but she also makes light of the situation and refers to that 12-year-old child as a bitch. You can't make this shit up. Now, let's not forget, up until this point, Jessica had never had a sip of alcohol or done drugs. Sober-minded 12-year-old Jessica was already violent, lacking empathy, reckless, self-absorbed, and defiant. Hearing her recall this story 18 years later doesn't exactly lead one to believe that she's any different now. Jessica continues the story by explaining how this situation led to her consuming alcohol for the first time.
And I went to detention. And I met this girl there and we became friends almost immediately based on our mutual enemy. And I went to